When it came to A Precious Child, I was there for an hour or two, touring their facility and seeing what they did. And it was a decision that was so easy to make. I'm like, this is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for an organization that wants to help kids, wants to do right, wants to be kind, wants to be role models.
All right, man, you had a good one last time.
You go to those camps, you hold that camp partnering with A Precious Child for a reason. It's to make an impact. I showed up to be there for everybody, and then here comes along this little boy named Jaidden, who just caught my eye all day, with how kind he was to others, how he was performing in the drills, treating his family, on and on and on.
Honestly, he was really kind. The whole time, he said he didn't even care about how good you were at football. He said, as long as you have a good heart and you're kind to people, that's what's gonna get you a long way.
And it just kind of was something that came to fruition throughout the day. I was just like, oh man, that kid's really cool. And then you kind of see him do something again. And you're like, oh my gosh, this kid's remarkable. Okay, we need to give him the sportsmanship award. This kid's awesome.
It's a one-in-a-lifetime chance. And to earn that out of I don't know, there was 80 kids there. And out of all of the 80, I got that sportsmanship thing. It made me feel like a really good person. And honestly, that he's a really good person too.
I got to meet his mom. They were all back there after camp when I was eating lunch. And it just kind of hit me right there, I want to do more for this kid. I think this kid's very special. I was influenced by the way he treated his family and treated his teammates at such a young age. It was just so powerful for me, and especially for Jaidden's circumstances.
A week before the camp, my fiance died. He committed suicide, so it was very hard on us. A lot of things that I didn't do with the kids, just working crazy hours, being a mom, he would go and do that with them. They miss those aspects of it, and just missing a male role model is very hard that we lost in the house, because now it's just me. Precious Child literally has tons of support financially, with giving clothes, resources for therapy, group therapy, community outreach programs. We were not actually going to go to the camp, but we just thought it might be something to get us out there, back out of the house, and not be all sad and cooped up in the house. We decided to go to the camp, and it actually turned out to be amazing, because we've been struggling.
I heard about Jaidden's story. I asked around, I talked to the organization with A Precious Child, and kind of wanted to get to know more about Jaidden. Like I told you, he was special. That's when I offered him up. I said, hey, do you want to go get a big steak dinner with me sometime? I know that he comes from, a family and a situation where that could be a really big moment for him.
We were very surprised, and at first, sorry Dalton, but we did not believe you, and we thought it was too good to be true.
Get a big steak, a big one.
We went to Texas Roadhouse. At dinner, Dalton had mentioned the trauma and everything, and he was like, I had no idea. And he was like, we're always going to be here for you. You just let us know what you need.
Which we're boys now. No reason to be shy with me.
I was actually kind of scared at first, but then I thought it was going to be really cool. When going back to school, I can tell my friends.
Yes, sir.
I was just super excited to be there. I was kind of shocked the whole day.
Dalton pushes Jaidden to support him, not just with football, but academically as well.
So here's our deal. If you don't get 1 C all year, and it gets to the early December, all A's and B's, then I'll take you to a Bronco game in December or January. Shake on it? Got a deal? All right, man.
Just like Precious Child, Dalton tells us to reach out all the time. It makes it much easier for him to still have that role model and that male mentor, and someone to look up through as far as what we're going through traumatically, losing someone and then gaining someone great in our lives.
Oh, right on the dot.
Me being in this platform is truly what makes me smile so much, because I have the opportunity to be a role model for kids like Jaidden and to make a huge impact. I'm so glad I found A Precious Child that's going to be an organization and a partner and a friend for me for the rest of my life and the rest of my career.
It's amazing to just have all this support when you go through a lot of grief and you think that you're alone, or we're sad and continue to grieve this traumatic experience, that knowing that we don't have to be so sad because we have other people there to help us through the pain. I don't think I could have managed my life right now without Precious Child, because it's been very hard struggling and just adapting being a single parent again. They have helped tremendously with everything, and we couldn't ask for more.